Holy crap. That's one deep hole. I wonder if I threw all my pennies down there, down the wishing well, all my wishes and dreams will come true. Hey there guys, this is NDM here bringing you another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is part 55 and we are now going to explore the Ikana Castle. So there isn't really much to do on the outside of the castle as such, but there is a lot of things obviously to do within the inside of the castle. But the one thing that I want to get over and done with, I think I can do it here, but I'm not sure. No, I can't. I have to go around the outside. Wait. No, but how am I going to get out then? There must be a way of... Oh yeah, if you teleport, you can open the outside door from going teleporting, but... I don't really think we'll be needing to teleport at any point in the dungeon as such. Yeah, because this is technically like a dungeon we're coming up to here. A mini dungeon of some sort. And I want to get some health before I take on this place, because this area can get pretty rough at some points. So just make sure that you're very stocked up on some health before you go inside, you know, raiding the place, not going in there without any... with all the equipment you need. And I'm not getting this ferry, I'm just doing friggin' circles around this thing. Why aren't I getting it? Did that just disappear? What? I didn't get the ferry and it disappeared, and I've only just woken up too. So if I sound a bit like, I don't know, like my voice is really deep or something, or I sound like really tired, yeah, that's because I just woke up. In fact, I woke up about a few minutes ago, so I'm just basically recording this. Because I had a few hours sleep during the evening, because I really needed it after a long day of college. And I want to show you something really funny you can do with these Gibdos. I think it's using the Gibdo Mask and the captain's hat you can do this, but you can make them dance. Yeah! Get down! Get funky! Wait, can I put... Yeah, if you put the captain's hat on, I'm pretty sure that makes them dance too. Apparently they get some kind of dancing fever from just looking at our mask. So, yeah. Just wait till I put some Justin Bieber on. No, you'll all end up dying horribly, but that's good. So yeah, I'll put some Justin Bieber on. How do you like that? Huh? No, I'm just cutting you up because I prefer you to have a longer, painful death. Well, actually, no, listening to music would be a longer, painful death, because that means I'm not slashing at you. You'd just be dying from hearing the music going into your brain, which will make your brain melt. If you have a brain, which I highly doubt you do, because you're zombies. Anyway, we have now opened up our first door. I might as well open up both of these right now. We won't be going in that door just yet, because there isn't nothing we can do on that side of the dungeon at this point in the game, or at this point of... doing the dungeon. So yeah, and these, like, I don't know what these statues resemble, but it looks like an alien with 8 legs or something. I don't know if they're 8 legs, but yeah, and it's got like a penis shape at the bottom. Yeah, very interesting. Right, so we're in this room. Oh god, not this room. Yeah, this room is the room that makes the friggin' the platform raise to the roof. So just slash this and it'll raise the platform, and what you gotta do is quickly run. I don't know if you can do this in one go, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Put the Deku Mask on real quick. I don't want to get squished here, because as soon as you get squished, that's it. You have to redo the whole thing again. But it's not really that much to do. All you gotta do is just hit the switch and then get back to the Deku pad, but it can get really annoying if it keeps happening to you consistently. But anyway, we've done it, so there's nothing really to worry about. The only thing that we've got to worry about now is try not to land on top of the platform, because as soon as you land on the top, you are screwed as well, I think. I think it sends you back to the beginning of the room if you land on the top of that platform. Whether or not you just get burnt, and you know, you take damage from it, because sometimes that does happen, but if it's just one of those platforms that sends you back to the beginning of the room again, then you're going to have to do the whole puzzle again. Now, I'm going to get rid of these things, because I imagine these are going to be a nuisance, so I'm just going to prevent them from being a nuisance, if I can. I don't know if that's going to knock into it. And that will knock it. Why am I using my fire arrows? I'm just wasting my magic here, like it's nothing. Because I will be needing magic for this room. Yeah, because we will be using the Lens of Truth in here, and I don't really want to be... Oh, there we go. What, so as soon as I don't use fire arrows, it just has to knock into it? Okay, that makes perfect sense. I'm going to have a go on my PS2 after I've done recording this, and Pokemon Fire Red. I'm going to have a go on Dark Chronicle. I'm going to start my new game on it, which is aka Dark Cloud if you're in the USA. Whereas in Europe it has a different name, Dark Chronicle, if you didn't know that. I don't know if the majority of the viewers that are watching this actually know about that game, because Dark Chronicle, Dark Cloud 2 is a very rare game, and they go for a very good price on eBay, or a very high price on eBay. I think they do, but I'm not sure. If you could find one for a good price, you're very lucky. Or a decent price. I mean, it is a very good game. It's just like one of those really long action RPGs. It's much like Zelda. In fact, it's considered the Zelda, the PlayStation version of Zelda on the PlayStation. I'm surprised they actually haven't made a third one. Like, the first one was called Dark Cloud. Even in Europe it was called Dark Cloud, but then they suddenly changed it to be called Dark Chronicle when they released the sequel. I don't know why they didn't do that in the US, but no, they just did that here. Oh, there's no more invisible ice platforms to jump across, so I'm just gonna... Oh, what the hell, man! No! That is absolute bullcrap. I can't believe that just happened. Ugh. I have to jump and jump. Jump and jump and jump. Yeah, we're playing Frogger here. Jumping from one platform to the other to make it across to the other side of the river. I don't want to jump. Ah! Oh! Dude. Ah, wow. Intense moment number 500,000. Yeah, because that was an intense moment when I tried to jump across that friggin' platform and then... Okay, that was stupid. That was stupid. You know what, I'm just so tempted to use a Deku Flower right now and just jump across the other side of the room, because seriously, man, these... Oh, balls. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be very precautious here and just not rush through this room. I'm just gonna take my time here so that I don't mess up. Because basically all I'm trying to do is rush from A to B. So, let me take my time here. Right, I'm gonna shoot you right in the spider butt. Spider ass. Hang on. If I can actually aim it right, that would be nice and not on the wall. There we go. Is there an easier way to get across these friggin' platforms? Because that would be nice if I could, you know, find that out. Like, I'm so tempted to use my friggin' Deku Flower just to fly all the way across the other side of the room, because you can, obviously. You know, just fly straight through the middle. And that's probably what I'm going to do, just for safekeeping, so that I don't, you know, end up dying again. But then again, I could end up dying trying to make this jump right here, and I don't... Oh, thank God. You know, I was expecting me to fall, because the amount of times I fell during this room is ridiculous. Alright, so if we can fly straight through the middle here, yeah, we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? I should have done that in the first place, actually, because I did actually bomb those spiky bomb things. Get out of my face, dude! Trying to jinx me. Friggin'. Now I can't use my sword. So the only combat that I actually have is my bow and arrow, and I keep saying actually all the time. It's getting ridiculous. Can you possibly come up with any better word than that? Right, so now we're on the roof here, and we're pretty much done with that side of the cave. Well, that side of the cave, that side of the castle. I keep thinking that I'm still inside the bottom of the well for some reason. How can I possibly confuse this place with the bottom of the well? That place was hell, and I just made a rhyme again. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Now get out of my face, Gwei, you stupid bird. Right, so the first thing I'm gonna do here is the obvious, is to press a switch down, because we can easily just jump across the other side of the platform to get to the Deku Flower to fly back to the roof again. And now what that does is opens a hole which brings down solar sunlight, you know, just for the mirror shield. in the other room, the room that I was talking about that we couldn't do anything in the other side of the castle. Yeah, that room. It's now just brought light into there, so we can... Oh, stay away from me. If that friggin' bird just hit me just then, I'd have gone absolutely ape. Senile. Right, so let me try and fly to the other side of this roof right here. Right. Sorry about that, guys, I just made a cut. Okay, so now what we're going to do is come to this side of the roof here and shoot the crystal right here, which will extinguish the flame where the Deku flower is. If I can... Yeah, there we go. I thought it was going to be there for a while trying to shoot that, but no, it didn't take so long. Okay, right, so now we got to get our positioning right and hurry up before the fire extinguishes, I guess you could say, or just comes back. Yeah, that'd be easier. And fly all the way to the other distant platform where the heart container is, or heart piece, whatever you want to call it. Same shit, different pot. And here we go, we got ourselves 3 heart pieces now, and all we need is 1 more to gain a new heart container. Right, so now that we've opened the hole in the roof, we got to go to that other room. So we're just going to make our way back to the entrance of the castle and go in the different direction this time. I don't think... Yeah, I'm not going to get the castle done in this episode because I need to go all the way back to town and get powder kegs. Oh, God. Yeah, we've got to go back and get powder kegs. And arrows don't affect these, which I've just found out because I didn't know that before. I didn't know arrows... Oh, I'll know fire arrows affect them, just plain arrows don't. Well, okay then. Yeah, because I've killed them with fire arrows, definitely. I knew that. And I'm not going to be able to record another episode of Pokemon Fire Red today due to the fact that I have to grind, and I will do some grinding possibly later when I'm watching a movie or something. So, or I might even do it tomorrow before I leave to go to my dad's, so I might do it then, I don't know. I'll think about it. I might even do it, yeah, later, like I say. It all depends how I'm feeling. Right, so I'm just going to use the mirror shield. Oh, yeah, because you can kill those things pretty much instantly with this thing. You don't have to go running around after them, and it makes things a lot more easier for you. And you can also kill these mummies with the mirror shield too, but I don't think the range is long enough to kill them. So we're going to have to go over there and kill them ourselves. Those friggin' dancing zombies. Your dance moves suck, they don't impress me. Yeah, die. Horrible, painful death. Right. And, well, this is the mini-boss room, and guess what it is? Oh yeah, it's our old friend, our old companion, the Wizrobe. And this time, this boss should be a lot more easier to kill, and I think this is the first Wizrobe we've came across since Snowhead, I think. So yeah, these things are going to be a lot more easier to kill now, because we have the Gilded Sword. And it does twice as damage, obviously, as what Akakori's sword did, so it's going to be a lot more easier to kill it. Because last time when I did it in the Snowhead, I think I used the Goron Mask, which I think is equally as powerful as the Gilded Sword. I'm not sure, but yeah. Right, where are you again? You can also, yeah, like I said in the Snowhead, you can also use the compass to find out the location of where he is. So then you don't have to look around the room trying to find him. This is going to be behind me. Haha, you're dead, sucker. Your magic was no use. Your powers are weak, old man. Oh jeez, we got more Gibdos in here, right? Oh no, oh no, oh no, get your mask on, get your mask on. Ugh. Damn, I was so close to being raped just then. By two. By two. It's gonna be like a gangbang. Damn. Okay, that's stupid. I need magic really bad. I'm running low here, actually. I've only got like, well, I ain't really got that much. I don't even think I have enough to use 3 fire arrows or 2 even. Yeesh. I pretty much used all my magic on the fire arrows that I was trying to use, shoot the spiky ball in that room. Right, so you know what, guys, I'm going to end off the video here because in this particular area we have to go back to Clock Town and get Powder Kegs, which is obviously going to take me time to go back there and get. So, you know what, in the next episode, I'll meet you all here back with Powder Kegs, ready to take on the boss of Ikana Castle. So, until then, take care everybody, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, and goodbye.